Welcome to Expedient Ingredient from POV Italian Cooking, where today we're going to talk about rosemary. Rosemary is native to the Mediterranean and Asian regions, but it's one of those few plants that's hardy enough to be grown pretty much anywhere, well, with the exception of the Arctic. Rosemary is a member of the mint family. It's an evergreen shrub that's related to oregano and basil. The small gray-green leaves look similar to pine needles. They have a bittersweet, lemony, and slightly piney flavor. In late spring, flowers emerge on the rosemary bush that range in color from white to a pale blue to even a dark blue. Rosemary was considered sacred to the ancient Egyptians, Romans, and Greeks. According to myth, the Virgin Mary is said to have rested next to a bush that had white blooms. She spread her blue cloak over that plant, turning the flowers blue. The bush was then called Rose of Mary and later shortened to the rosemary bush. The use of rosemary dates way back to 500 BC, where it was used by the ancient Greeks and Romans in both cooking and as a medicinal herb. In more modern times, rosemary was used in Europe during the Black Plague to ward off the sickness by placing just fresh sprigs of rosemary around the home and by burning it there in their fireplace. Modern research has confirmed that rosemary does in fact have antiviral, antibacterial, and antioxidant properties. We can realize the positive effects of rosemary through both ingesting rosemary in any number of recipes and through using it as a essential oil. The rosemary plant does contain salicylic acid, which you can also find in aspirin, and this probably explains why when using rosemary as a massage oil, it does reduce both arthritic and rheumatic pain. And now it's time to share a few recipes that use rosemary. Smoked porchetta that you can find in POV Italian Cooking episode 54. Italian sausage and lamb ragu that you'll find in episode 22 of POV Italian Cooking. And for one non-POV Italian cooking recipe, let's look at pollo alla matone from Gabriele Corcus. Now, I will put links to all of these in the description of the video below. Thanks for watching Expedient Ingredient from POV Italian Cooking. Make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode.